Hey everyone, happy Bookmas Day 3. It's already 22 days till Christmas, already the third day of Bookmas. Let me go ahead and you can probably tell, but I did finish, not shockingly, but definitely surprisingly. I finished A Christmas to Remember. This was my reread of my favorite book from last year. I did not think that this was what was in that wrapping, so I was very surprised to open this up, but oh my goodness. I love this book, possibly more now than I did last year, although there are elements to it that I didn't enjoy as much, and I don't really know how else to explain that. Basically, last year I was so much more focused on the nannying aspect of it because last year I had been a nanny. I quit nannying, but I had done that for quite a while. So anyway, last year I was really focused and enjoying and relating to the nannying part of it. And just like the little activities that she does with the kids and just like her mindset of caring for children and like loving that and like that being what she was made to do and stuff like that. This year, I kind of more enjoyed the story as a whole. It has a lot more, is this a spoiler alert? It has a lot more of like the relationship aspect than I remembered. I don't love her approach to it. That is not, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it without spoiling anything. But I will say I had problems with her approach to her communication and relationship with the kid's father, her boss, basically. But considering the fact that this is a made-up story, it's pretend, I still really enjoyed this book. I love it so much. It was another 5-star read for me. If you saw yesterday's Bookmas video, you know I gave it a hug, which is like my 5-star reaction. If I'm like this at the end of reading a book, I've learned that that is typically something that I only do with a 5-star book. So that happened yesterday. Anyway, but yeah, I very much enjoyed this. I was also hoping to get back to Catching Christmas, but I finished this about 11 o'clock at night and I was really tired, so I did not continue on with Catching Christmas, so it's still sitting here waiting to be read. Just really enjoyed my reading yesterday and I'm so happy to have finished a book for Bookmas. That's really exciting. I feel like I've accomplished something. But with that, on to the next thing. I did want to just go ahead and remind you of the giveaway that's going on. If you're watching this during the premiere, be sure to chat, send something. Make sure that you also send me Instagram username because that is how I will be checking to make sure that the person who receives the book is actually the person who entered and who won. So make sure that you do that and review the rules in the description. The primary rules for the giveaway are you need to have a public Amazon wish list of at least 10 books that I could choose from if you are the winner. And make sure that I have your Instagram username when you comment in the premiere chats. You enter the giveaway by chatting during the premieres of any of these daily vlogs, and that is how you enter to win. You do not have to follow me on Instagram if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to follow my Bookstagram if you want to. I just basically need to know that the person who is sending me their wish list, if they win, I need to make sure that it's the right person. And that is the best way that I can think to do that, by asking you ahead of time what your Instagram username is. So I have a list going already of the people who were on yesterday, and that's just how I'm keeping track of it. So anyway, let's get on with Bookmas because I am eager to find out what today's book is. Let's do it. Shake it up. I don't think it can really shake that much because the cards are about as big as the bag, but turn it around 3 times. I felt this one first. Number 1. Okay, well, that kind of, I just saw what the next number in there is. Let me kind of move these around a little bit. I do not want to know what numbers are what. There, we'll do that. Number 1. Okay, well, let me pull this out. It's easy to find because it's right here. It's definitely not a small book. I was kind of hoping for a shorter book today, but that's okay. It feels like a little free library book, but that's what I thought yesterday, so I could be totally wrong. I guess we'll see what this is. Kind of feels like it got squished though, so that's what makes me think that, but I could be wrong. We shall see. I'm gonna go take a picture of this and then we'll open it. Okay, I'm nervous to open this. Let's find out what it is. Make sure you guys can see it. Oh! Okay, well, I was right about the little free library aspect. This is not what I thought it was, but intrigue. It is called Holiday Grind, and it is basically meant to be like a cozy mystery. I don't really read a whole lot of mystery books. Yeah, like you could definitely tell that's a little free library book right there. But I don't really read a whole lot of mystery books, but I just thought that this would be fun to try out for Bookmas. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get through this today, and I don't know why I'm like opening it. I'm gonna ruin my own surprise, but I will do my best to read some of it, and then we'll just see how this goes. If I don't finish it, it's fine, but I do want to get into it at least a little bit. So, yay! Just sitting here realizing that I didn't tell you what this is actually about, so let me read the synopsis. Village blend manager and head barista Claire Cozy finds a red-suited body in the snow. She adds solving Santa's sleighing to her coffee house menu. Claire's grown very fond of Alfred Glockner, the part-time comic and genuinely jolly charity Santa who's been using her coffee house as a place to warm his mittens. When she finds him gunned down in a nearby alley, a few subtle clues convince her that Alfred's death was something more than the tragic result of a random mugging, the conclusion of the police. Oh my gosh, I'm either gonna love this or I'm gonna hate it, so we'll find out what happens. Okay, hello everybody. It is much later. It's about 7:30 at night. As you can tell, I'm like all prepped for bed. I'm not going to bed right now, but like, I'm ready. It is a little bit dark also. I'm sorry about that. Basically what has happened today is I have been very unmotivated to read this. I read a decent amount, a couple chapters. There's obviously no way I'm going to finish that tonight. It's not my favorite. And I'm kind of sad because I know a lot of people love these series and these kind of books, but I'm just not like loving it. I find myself zoning out a lot, and there is some language and just like people being mean. I just don't love it. Obviously it's like a murder mystery, so obviously someone's gonna be mean, but like other characters, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. That's not to say it's not interesting. Like, I feel like if I had a lot of time, I could probably sit down over a couple days or so and read through it. But it's not exactly the vibes I'm going for right now. So I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to pull out one of my handy dandy, just in case I DNF books. And I am going to try out this little Amish romance. It's called Her Amish Holiday Suitor. I may love this, I may hate this, I don't know, but I want to read something, and I just don't want to read this. So I'm going to try this out, and if I like it, great. If I don't, then these will go back in little free book libraries together. And then I also need to just read the next question in the list for this book. In Gospel-Centered Kids Ministry, what is the question? I'll just read it to you while we're sitting here. How are you beginning to lay foundations of faith in the hearts of preschoolers? Ooh, I love that. So basically, with that sentence or question, I will be focusing tomorrow on laying the foundations of faith and just being intentional about that. What I'm gonna do, done with that, setting this aside, and now I'm gonna jump into this. And then after this, I'll either focus on reading this or just read a little bit of it and then watch a Christmas movie. Not sure which one yet, but I'm debating between like Babes in Toyland, if I could find that on YouTube, or which I've done before, I know that, or like The Star of Christmas, which is a VeggieTales, like just something Just depends on the time that I have. But I do have enough time tonight to like watch a full-length Christmas movie, so I'm thinking about it. But then at the same time, I have stuff that needs to get done, so then I feel guilty. I don't know. We shall see. But I do want to like have some enjoyable reading, so I'm gonna get into this now. Definitely enjoying this more than the murder mystery situation. I really love like learning about Amish people and like watching TV shows that have, you know, people who have been Amish or whatever. You know what I mean. But I'm enjoying this. It's basically fake dating Amish people and it's funny. So we're gonna see how this goes. We love this. I am loving this, but I definitely am not going to get through it tonight. I'm going to stop here. I'm on chapter 4. They have definitely longer chapters, which I usually like shorter chapters, but it's fine. I'm really enjoying this story. There's also like a Cinderella stepsister element to it. Like it's not like the main character is Cinderella or like required to do all this work or anything, and her stepmother does not seem evil at all, but the stepsisters are definitely iffy. But I like that there's that element too. I'm really enjoying this. So anyway, that's gonna be it for tonight. I will pick it up with Bookmas tomorrow and we'll see what the next book is going to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. I know it was a little bit shorter than the others, or at least I'm assuming it feels like it was shorter. I didn't get quite as much footage today as I did the past 2 days, but if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you're reading, how Bookmas is going, how your reading's going, how life is going, whatever. And be sure that you subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss the next Bookmas premieres and videos. On that note, I will talk to you guys tomorrow with another Bookmas day. And on that note, I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.